Hey guys, this is Mohawk with my second official Pokemon Black and White 5th Gen Wi-Fi battle in the standard tire, and this is against Lycans, who I found on Smogon, and I just asked him for a challenge because basically I just wanted to post another video up on YouTube. And as you can see here, this team is actually similar to my other team. Well, actually, basically, it's the same it's the same as my other team in my first video. But the thing is, there are a couple of differences. First of all, I just updated that Thunderous, and I put a Thunder Wave, Taunt, and a physical move set just to surprise opponents, and sort of like disable any choice scarfers, and taunt any calm minders or anything. So yeah, I just updated that, and throughout the match, I still expected my Garchomp to be Life Orb, because I actually gave him that item to replace the choice scarf, but I think I didn't save the game, so yeah, it still had that choice scarf. And yeah, throughout the course of the match, it'll be playing with that choice scarf. So yeah, that might have helped. Nah, actually, that did affect the game somewhat. I could have killed. I could have actually made his Gyarados faint. So yeah. Anyway, I'm just rambling. So enjoy the match again, and hopefully if you actually like it, you can rate, comment, and especially subscribe. Now I only have one subscriber, but that's a start. So yeah, just enjoy the match, and yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Alright, now I start off with my usual lead, Bronzong, and he goes with his Tyranitar as the lead, probably to set up Stealth Rocks, and he makes Sandstream come into effect. And he goes for the Fire Blast and he misses, and I just go for my Rocks, and yeah, and he goes for his Rocks, and then I Gyro Ball him. And that does a significant amount of damage to just tell me this is a pretty offensive type of Tyranitar, maybe running a mix set. Yeah, and he withdraws, and I go for the Gyro again, and yeah, just kind of watch this. Yeah, it does more damage to me than I do damage to it, or to his Ferrothorn, his shiny Ferrothorn, and he heals off all of that with lefties. Now I just send out my surprise Starmie, which has Hidden Power Fire. Yeah, and he goes with Leech Seed off the switch. Yeah, and he thinks I'm gonna Rapid Spin off his Rocks, but I actually go for the Hidden Power Fire, and he doesn't expect that, so yeah. And yeah, I expect this to kill him, but sadly to my dismay, yeah, unfortunately it doesn't kill this Ferrothorn, and yeah, basically I just get OHKO'd by this Power Whip, which is kind of sad, because I wanted Starmie to survive, because he's awesome and such a beast. Yeah. And I send out my Gengar just to finish him off with F-Bomb, yeah, and luckily it actually hits, freaking F-Bomb, yeah, and I kill it, yeah, so that takes care of Ferrothorn, and I lead 6-5, and he sends out his Landorus, and I just switch back into my Bronzong, thinking that it's a Scarfed Landorus, and he goes with Smackdown, and that's a pretty shit move, because it's not good for a Landorus, because basically it's there just to sweep, and yeah, I don't really care if it removes the Levitate or anything, or that flying typing, so it can hit it with Earthquake. It could have OHKO'd anything, or my Gengar with a Rock Slide, with those abilities in play, and yeah, I just Hidden Power Ice it, yeah, and yeah, so I realize it's not Scarfed, yeah. And he sends out his Excadrill with a Balloon. Yeah, that's pretty annoying. I just send out my Bronzong, and he Rock Slides. Pretty surprising, because I thought he'd go for the Sword Stance, and yeah, obviously he doesn't, and he just withdraws, and I predict that, and I go with the Reflect. So yeah, That's pretty awesome. That actually helps me out a bit. So yeah, and then I just switch out to my Bronzong because I switch out to my Garchomp. Sorry. Yeah, and I think my Garchomp's Life Orb, but just like last time, it's Scarfed. So yeah, and that's basically the reason why it doesn't OHKO this Gyarados. And it just goes for the Waterfall, and it doesn't do that much damage because of the Reflect, and it gets some of that Rough Skin and Sandstorm damage, and it just heals it off with the lefties. And this is a defensive Gyarados, which I just realized now because it actually survives that Stone Edge. Yeah, and it Dragon Tails me, and it doesn't do that much damage because of the Reflect, even though it's super effective. Yeah, and yeah, he dies because of the Rough Skin, and yeah, I just switch out because of that Dragon Tail to my Bronzong. Yeah, and yeah, he just tricks me, and I get the choice specs, and that's actually a good thing for me because Latios with that Draco Meteor and choice specs is dangerous. He goes for the Surf, I go for the Gyro, yeah, and I actually kill him because of a crit, but that didn't matter whatsoever. My Surprise Thunderous with a physical moveset had Crunch, which could OHKO that Latios. Yeah, and he goes for the Swords Dance finally, and yeah, it doesn't matter now because I just Gyro him, and yeah, because I can't afford any of my other team to get damaged. So yeah, this is a suicide Bronzong, people, and actually survives that X-Scissor. It's just it just shows how tank that Bronzong is. And he goes for the X-Scissor again, and I do some damage with that Gyro, and basically I just pick it off with my MVP Conkeldurr. Yeah, just Mark Punch him, yeah, and he's dead. Super effective, yeah, whatever. And yeah, he wouldn't have survived no matter how bulky he was, so yeah, he's gone. Yeah, and he sends out his Tyranitar, and yeah, I just Mark Punch him, yeah, and it's definitely gone. So yeah, and yeah, that's game. And I probably had the match a while ago, and yeah, I just win. And that was a good game. It was actually better than my previous match, which I had with Anonymous. Yeah, from last time in my first video. Yeah, and it was more challenging. Yeah, and I got to use my team a bit more. So yeah. And yeah, I pretty much enjoyed that match, and next time I hope I can verse Lycans from Smogon again, and basically I hope I can, you know, verse him, and like he'll have a better team, so you know we can have a fun and pretty close match. So yeah, yeah, that was game, and I won. And yeah, rate, comment, and subscribe, and especially subscribe if you actually like enjoyed this video, and I hope you do. I tried my best with this, and yeah, so I hope you like it. So yeah, I'm out. Peace.